Oh boy, it was a long day. And it had really been long had we lost. Double hitter, but um, boy, that was a great ending. And oh man, the guys gave us all they had. Albers threw the ball great. Um, Doolittle got out of trouble. Kinzer was outstanding, and Max was outstanding.
How were you kind of doing there as it got into the 10th and 11th? Bullpen wise, did you feel like you were short? How worried were you? I guess?
Well, I wasn't worried, but I was glad we had the last at bat, and we didn't have Madsen today, and yeah, we were getting short, and that's why we had to extend. Um, Boy, I can't even think. That's why we had to extend Albers. That was his last inning, and we were going to go to Ollie, and then we just had, a guy or two left, that really, didn't give you length, and they had us outnumbered, numbers-wise in the bullpen, but I don't know how many of their guys were available either. So that was an outstanding job of base running by Daniel Murphy. That was a perfect read, and that was textbook. Anybody that teaches or studies, base running, that was primo. I mean, that set up, the fact they had to walk bases loaded, to pitch to Howie.
Howie Kendrick's only been with your club for a couple weeks now. How large has he already proven to be?
Well, yeah, we knew he was going to be big, before when we first got him, because I know how he was on the other side of the field. You really don't want to face him because he's strong enough to hit the ball out, but he has great back control to hit the ball to right field at any time. And he's great with 2 outs. He has a great attitude. The guys on the team love him, and that's what I was told, many years ago. And I know when they traded him from the Angels, Mike Scioscia wasn't real happy about it because he was one of their team leaders, one of the real team leaders. So I'm just glad we have him, and he's has a smile on his face all the time, and he's been a great pleasure and joy to have on this team.
Did either of Michael Taylor's plays, the catch by the ball or the throw, stand out to you more? Just kind of what
Well, just at the time that it happened, who knows? They might have been off to the races because they'd gotten 3 hits in a row off of Max, and you don't hardly see that. And the catch was outstanding, but I think the throw, I didn't think he had a chance to throw out panic. Because most of the time, if a guy hadn't got to third base or had just rounded it, you got a chance to throw him out. But once a guy rounds the bag, you don't have much chance to throw him out, especially from center field. He charged and threw a strike. Wieters made a great play. And that was big. That kept the game intact.
Justin, looked like Ryan Madsen kind of warmed up and sat back down.
Yeah.
Anything going on with him?
No, he just had like a blister on his finger, and so like I said, he wasn't available because of that. And he was slated to come in at the time when Kinsler came in, and so we decided to go with Kinsler. It's great to have that option, and. The bullpen, like I said, they did a great job, and, it was a long day, real long day today.
How did Taylor look at the plate?
He looked a little bit behind, but that's to be expected. I'm glad he's back, and, he's going to get better and better and better the more at-bats he gets, and the better his timing, gets. The more at-bats he gets, his timing is going to be better. So, yeah, I'm just glad to have Michael back, especially – it's been a tough year injury-wise. Like we lost Harp, and then we lost Goody in the first game, and then it seems like one guy comes and another guy, goes down. But at least we have guys to replace them.
You got representative Murphy and Zeke today.
Yes.
Talk about the years you've had. Do you feel like you have to lean on those guys a little bit more?
No, you can't lean on them any more than we've leaned on them already, because we lean on them. What happens if you lean in on them too hard and they break down? So I got to continue to give them rest and have the other guys pick it up. you know, they've been carrying most of the weight most of the year, and I'm not going to put any more weight on them. I was hoping we could, you know, take some weight off of them, and you know, that's what good teams do. You know, they take weight off each other. One guy's hot. You know, we didn't play Murphy for a couple of days. You know, he was ailing some, and then Rendon, you know, was sick for about, I don't know, 10 or 12 days, and so, you know, these guys, they don't complain or alibi. You know, they just, I mean, to a man, the play is kind of up to me to recognize the signs and to take the bat or the ball away from them. And these kind of guys that you want on your team, and they, you know, they play for each other.